Hi. Let's see. It's been it's been a minute since I've done this. Uh, Hope you all have been well. It's been yeah, I wasn't too sure either, Shane, but apparently it's going through now. Uh, it's been a weird couple months. Illnesses, uh, such and such. Slowly getting back to normal. Hey, Domadet. Uh, Thought I'd change things up a bit, and today we're playing a point and click. Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard. I know nothing about it other than that it looked neat, and it was made by Watch the Toast. Hey, Metazyme. Let's see. Classic, modern. Hidden items more obvious. Sometimes puzzles more forgiving. Uh, you know, I have to admit, I'm still getting over one hell of a stomach bug. I'm gonna go with modern mode. I'm gonna tear up my gamer card and whatever. In a long time ago in a faraway world, mysterious things were about to happen in the small kingdom of Velahill. Oh god, it's Cedric.
Our sacred library! It's on fire! All our knowledge lost! Who could have
It was
done
King's
such a
Quest
thing?
5.
We tried everything to extinguish those flames. Now we're all doomed.
The ancient scrolls may be destroyed, but still no misfortune will befall us animals. Not tomorrow, and not in 1 year. But the day will come when the survival of all will depend on these irretrievable writings.
Hmm. 500 years later.
Are we there yet? I'm so tired. Pull yourself together.
Oh, it's so doofy.
What is it now? My wool feels so heavy today. Oh, man. Can't you stop whining for 1 second? I think you've stepped in something there. There are antlers peeping out of your wool. Whoa! A roebuck in my wool?
Greetings! May I introduce myself?
That's our
I'm
protagonist.
Finn, and I must say, you sheep are a wonderful means of transportation.
So I was carrying you through the entire forest all this time? Oh, don't worry. We'll put you where you belong.
Thank you. That's not necessary. I'm almost where I want to be. Have a great day, you two cuties! Oh, by the way, I'm just on my way to the Valley of Hill. We deer are preparing for our annual Club Moss Festival. Would you like to come along?
Go fry an egg, Roebuck boy.
Oh, too bad. See you around.
You know, I appreciate the Sears Roebuck joke there, Shane. I'm old enough to remember that.
The valley still looks just like it did back then. Time seems to have stood still here while I was away. By the little forest down in the valley lived my parents. How often I used to skip along this well-trodden path. It has become a little wider. Just this turn, and I'll be at my parents' home. Oh, I can hardly wait to see them again after all these years. They'll be making eyes for sure. What happened here? My parents' home. It's completely destroyed. Hello? No trace of my family. Oh no, something bad has happened here. Strange footprints. Something's coming closer. I better hide. It's gone again. What in Hippo's name was that?
Hippo is some sort of divinity? Okay.
These tracks must belong to one of those creatures. Surely they lead me to where my family was taken. I must find them.
Chapter 1. And we have our menu. This is classic style point and click. I'm just gonna just a little. And we'll save. Save one, save.
Something must have happened here. The soil is still fresh.
Okay, so right click activates the right click is a look at.
I'd probably love to lie among the rocks, if I were Moss.
Hi Erwin, are we getting a Jaye solo game tonight? Yes. Because I haven't streamed in a long time. And this looked like fun. Let's see.
Something must have happened here. The soil is still fresh.
You keep talking about that soil. Can I grab them?
I'll take some soil from the footprints.
Okay.
I took it from the footprints near the forest edge.
Cool. What's this?
Poor me.
2 silver coins, 1 gold
The
coin,
last gold coin that's left from the trip here.
and a notebook. I need to find out. Oh, it's an objectives list. Nice. Suddenly I'm dropping a good amount of frames. Let me turn off some stuff behind me. Like, how bad is it for you guys?
To go inside would be life-threatening. It would collapse at the slightest touch. I don't need to have a conversation here.
Seems okay to
I
you?
don't need to have a conversation here.
Okay.
To go inside would be life-threatening.
Okay, so we'll just follow the footprints back out.
The footprints disappear from here on.
Remember the classics made by Tim Schafer, Ron Gilbert, and Brian Moriarty? Yeah, good times. The hell is that?
Hey, little buddy! Aw, come on. No need to be rude.
Look at...
The entrance to the Forbidden Forest of the Wolves. My father used to go crazy if I dared to explore the area beyond this gate.
Well, let's see. Wolves is not a good thing. Usually.
It definitely hasn't gotten any smaller over the last few years. There seems to be a small hole between the roots.
Is there? Because I'm not seeing it. Opening.
Under the tree is a kind of cavity, which narrows towards the other side.
Can I... open the
I
opening?
can't open it.
Can I push the opening?
I can't push it.
Pull the opening?
I can't pull it.
Can you use the opening?
No.
Can you open the
I
opening?
can't open it.
God, it feels like that joke interview. Do you wear a wig? When will you wear a wig? That's the fun part about point and clicks. And clicking out of it and killing the sound. We'll go to town.
I haven't wandered through those gates in ages.
Now look at all these
Why
characters.
is there a crowd gathering?
Oh, it's like when you enter Solitude the first time.
The king's ambassador is nearing.
Dear townsfolk, I, as the ambassador of our king, bring you good news in these dark days. As we all observed in horror, the wolves have returned to our territory. A terrible incident that we have been trying to prevent since the establishment of the Wolf District. But this wave of destruction and kidnapping of helpless fellow animals will come to an end. The king has come up with a plan to make the Wolf District escape-proof in the future. Tomorrow, he will arrive here and let this plan be put into action.
Finally, this nightmare has come to an end.
This was the good news I was told. I will now rest at the inn and then visit the neighboring towns.
Hooray for the king!
Interesting, interesting.
The wolves are responsible for this?
Sure, why not? What do we got? What do we got? We got there's a
What
birdhouse.
turmoil up there. It
Fountain.
provides cool refreshment for the animals on hot days. If only the sparrows wouldn't leave their business in there.
Ugh.
Someone left a thing there on the brim. A piece of soap.
I now have a piece of soap.
Fancy jewelry and all sorts of shiny things in the Valley of the Magpies nearby. While I have no interest in these things, the magpies are not averse to gossip, as I know. Maybe they have seen something.
Oh. Okay. Dogomir. Oh my god.
Morning!
I wish you an absolutely tremendous morning, my friend from the forest.
Well, it could be better.
Strange things are going on here.
Strange things are going on here.
All right, you can feel on your whole body just how tense the mood here is right now. Even my fleas are hopping around much more nervously than usual. Ouch! Ah, that was Olga. That old cow is the worst of the bunch right now.
Have you seen two deer?
Have you seen two deer? My parents disappeared without a trace during one of these alleged attacks.
That's terrible. Unfortunately, I have seen nothing. But I will keep my eyes, ears, and especially my nostrils open.
Do you think that the wolves are behind all this?
I must admit that I've met a wolf only twice in my life. Consequently, I can only comment on them to a limited extent from my own experience. But I think that the old stories about their cruelty already speak for themselves. However, their approach is really peculiar. Yesterday, when I went into the woods to my old favorite pasture to do some business, I found there, to my horror, only a broken tree stump with strange metal parts sticking out of it. I could only express my deep sorrow for this with the loudest, most heart-wrenching yelp that I ever made in my dog's life. How could the wolves do such a thing? And above all, what do they want to achieve with it?
Huh. Deforestation by wolves.
What do you think of the king's plans?
Our king is a good man who has always impressed me. I'm sure he will somehow straighten out the situation with the wolves. After all, his father, great-grandfather, and great-great-grandfather managed to do this as well.
And yet it's still a problem, so...
Let's talk about something else. What can I buy here?
For just one gold coin, I can pick up any trail for you. Bring me something whose smell I can sniff, and bada boom, bada woof, I'll pick up the scent and find whatever it is you're looking for.
What's that supposed to be useful for?
What? Do you not like my offer?
Oh, no, I just meant...
Aw.
No puppy eyes! Stop it!
All right,
Smell you later.
I have an open nostril for you at all times. But better stay in town. You never know.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
They must have seen many generations.
I love these doofy characters running around the foreground. This is a ferret.
Good day.
Greetings! What you see in front of you is my small but fine general merchandise stand.
What do you have to offer?
I knew you'd ask. Look and be amazed. Here we have... Wait, what do I actually have here? A half-finished mended sock, an old toothbrush, a green heap with various mushroom crops on it. Ugh, this was the chocolate croissant from the previous year. Here we have something. These unspeakably fashionable knitted scarves, and of course, the one thing that everyone has a burning desire for, torches. I came up with a joke myself.
Ugh. I, expected a bit more.
At least I offer quality. When will you find scarves as warm as these?
It's high summer. Can you tell me what's going on here?
That's not hard to see, is it? The wolves are on the loose. Total state of emergency.
We've been suppressing and segregating the wolves for generations, and yet they continue to not like us for some reason. I wonder why. Exactly.
My family has also been a victim of these attacks.
What? For Hippo's sake, how terrible! Can you be helped in any way? Are you injured?
No, I was too late and only saw what was left of our home.
Oh, maybe you need an extra cuddly soft handkerchief to dry your tears with? By the way, 2 packs are now available for the price of 1.
Thank you. I'll pass.
As soon as the king arrives here with his troops, these wolves will be brought to justice. I'm sure that your family will then return safely.
Do you think that the wolves are behind all this?
Well, I have to say that I don't really know much about the wolves, but they are pretty bad guys with bad manners and certainly get angry easily. I think I'd like them a little better if they'd buy a few stress balls from me now and then instead of wreaking such a havoc here.
I wonder if the king is really going to get a handle on things here.
Sure, let them go ahead and heighten the walls around the wolves' area. On the other hand, the situation is actually not so bad for myself. The more animals remain in the city, the more interested eyes glance over my my goods.
Subject change. Are you just taking your trash outside, or are you really selling this?
Don't say anything against my trash. Sometimes it sells like hotcakes with the rats.
How much is that torch?
That torch seems useful.
I knew just by looking at you that you would choose this high-quality torch. Only 2 silver coins.
Great, I've got that much.
It is yours. Something to light the fire is included.
I was just asking the price, but okay, you want to complete the transaction for me. Sure.
I'll be on my way.
Cheer up, buddy. I promise, things will brighten up soon.
Torches are very important. Also, give me 1 second. And we're back. Yeah, there's our Discord, where you can actively talk with people. And perhaps get into Final Fantasy XIV groups, as that is the hot thing right now for us. Oh, I love this. Look at this guy go.
He seems to be suppressing his fear quite well. The mead certainly does the trick. Hedgehogs, a nightmare during every pogo. Not bad. This nice rhythm helps me to not go completely crazy right now. Otherwise, my state of mind feels more similar to a mosh pit. Isn't that one of those bands? Paw Jam or something? Nice! I wonder how much mead was spilled on it throughout the years.
Can I open that?
I guess this is where they keep costumes for all the festivities.
That one? What do I have?
It may look incredibly uncomfortable, but it's also unspeakably ugly. The spikes also sting like crazy.
Spikes. Can I talk
Or
to these
maybe
people?
that silver bear. Could also be the smashing puppies. Maybe the screaming eels after all. Wait, that's Jays of the New! Or a lizard in chains? I got it! The Stone Temple Peacocks. However, they also sound a bit like 9-inch whales, but that's almost a different genre. There was also Sharky Playground. Now it reminds me more of King's Axolot.
That's a lot of puns.
Come on, it's the guys from Owlsgard. But actually, it could still be Paw Jam. Or maybe that silver bear.
Okay, we've done them all.
Hey, can I interrupt you?
Go ahead, go ahead.
How was work?
I'll tell you, it's extremely occupying. Leisure time is increasingly becoming a foreign word to me, but it fills me with the deepest pride to be the most important stork with the biggest beak in the land. What sound, other than the one of my voice, would be better suited to instantly reach the ears of every animal?
Tinnitus, the scratching of nails on the chalkboard. Your voice is really very beautiful.
Your voice is really beautiful.
I beg of you, do not exaggerate with these words of praise.
I didn't want to be mean.
How will the king proceed with his plan?
Oh, our great king has come up with a whole lot of great things. I was informed that the rock walls around the wolves area will be raised, by several meters to be exact. These walls will be guarded around the clock by a specially trained fighting force of merciless gray squirrels. Traps will be set and watchtowers will be built. In addition, the entrance gates to that area will be secured by 50 separate locking mechanisms.
What kind of traps are we talking about?
Currently, hundreds of singing bard parrots are being trained to reach certain pitches that are absolutely unbearable for wolf ears. These parrots will then be placed at strategically selected points in the forest, where they will sing like there's no tomorrow. If this tactic doesn't work, we'll resort to harsher measures.
Wait a minute. You don't mean...
Yes, I do! The most beautiful poker hits from all over Velahill.
But this method was only used for war purposes.
Indeed, but great dangers require drastic measures.
Operation Just Cause.
Honestly, it sounds absolutely awful. Is there another way to handle this?
You are absolutely right. I myself am downright appalled by the king's decision.
Oh?
The measures should be much more drastic. Our king is too kind with those ruffians. If I were in charge, I would take all the actions to give the wolves the good old-fashioned beating they deserve. Then there would finally be peace.
Ah, I see.
Well,
Change the subject, please.
thank you.
Why would the wolves attack us again?
I beg your pardon? What a question! They are wolves, after all.
But there have been no attacks for a long time.
Those ruffians are simply unpredictable.
I don't know if this is the right approach. Did you see a deer family on the way?
I am so sorry, but no.
Didn't you perhaps notice something after all? It's 2 deer anywhere?
As you may have been able to tell, my head is almost bursting with instructions from the king. Thus, I am simply not able to help you look for your parents. Phew! As you can see, it is downright exhausting to be as important as me.
Hey, Roxas.
I gotta go.
Trust in the king.
I don't want to interrupt this cat while he's jamming, but I gotta know.
Nice! Wonder how much mead was spilled on it throughout the years.
That was not the cat.
So, does the mead taste good?
It at least makes everything a bit more bearable.
Huh, you seem quite exuberant.
Let's just say I'm slowly coming to terms with the current situation. For now. And by the way, this isn't my first meat either. Want me to buy you one?
Thanks, but I need a clear head right now.
This little guy could be a zombie cat.
The music is quite nice, isn't it?
I'm really glad that, despite everything, a certain normality is still being retained here. And to be honest, I'm only here to throw my legs back and forth. You know, to shake off all the overwhelming anxiety. But I'm already dreading the moment when the music is over and the worrying starts again.
Yeah, mood. Oh god.
Can you tell me what's going on right now?
I wish I could. At the moment, I feel reminded of those long-gone times that my great-great-grandfather used to tell me about. Those dangerous times when the wolves still lived and hunted freely among us. It was a real blessing for us that the wolves were eventually driven back into their closed-off territory.
So you don't seem to be too fond of the wolves either.
When I was little, I was downright obsessed with the culture and lifestyle of the wolves. I pestered my great-grandfather with countless questions, and he could answer each of them with a true horror story. One thing he told me is that any form of art is completely unknown to wolves. Not a single pencil or brush could ever be held by one of their massive paws, solely because they are only shaped for grabbing and crushing our necks.
Sounds unpleasant.
The only thing they'd ever call art are the deep red blood puddles that their victims leave on the ground.
That must have spoiled your curiosity, huh?
Pretty much. Actually, I'd like to visit the wolves area one day and be convinced of the opposite. But surely there's a reason why these old stories exist.
We'll get into that. Hope I'm doing good, and thank you. Actually, really happy with this Kingtuber. One of our community actually made this for a bit, and actually, let me move myself a minute here. Here's the whole thing. This was made for when we were streaming Indigo Park, kind of in the style of Rambly Raccoon. One of our community members made it, and I've been using it since because it's just really damn good.
Do you think the king can handle this?
Oh, I can't really form an opinion on that. Regarding the tension with the wolves, the royal family has only been doing, let's say, damage control in the last few centuries.
Oh, thank you for the
Sometimes
follow.
I wonder if diplomatic negotiations with the wolves might be possible. But the wolves seem to be nasty, unpredictable guys. And that's why such a proposal would certainly cause an outcry among many animals.
My family is missing.
Oh no, how awful! What happened?
They came from my parents' house. Everyone is gone.
At the moment, no one is really safe anymore.
Did you happen to see two deer? About my size, a little older, graying fur?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but no. But I'll keep all of my paws crossed that nothing bad has happened to them.
Oh, thank you, Shane.
To move on to another topic. It was nice chatting. I gotta go.
It's best to stay in town until things get back to normal.
Yeah, no, the game is kind of hitting us was exposition brick there. No, I want to talk to the hedgehog.
Hello there.
Greetings, my friend.
The music's all right, isn't it?
Yes, it's quite nice. But it's also kind of mainstream. The songs are catchy, but the chord progressions are a bit predictable and quite overused nowadays. They only use power chords in every song. I like it a bit more alternative.
Tell me more.
I know a hedgehog band that is totally my jam!
Oh, hedgehogs. I heard that the noise of their spikes scratching on their instruments is almost unbearable live.
Yes, but they do that on purpose, and it's called a stylistic element. Sometimes the scratching gets so loud that you can't even hear the rest of the instruments. And often, the amount of scratching even reaches more than 200 scratches per minute.
I think I heard something about that once.
Huh.
My great-grandfather couldn't stand that style of music at all. He liked more melodic choruses with punchy deer roar.
I believe you. Older folks can't stand music like this. But every genre has to evolve at some point, doesn't it? Where would we be if we only rehashed the old stuff?
Well, I'm more of a nostalgic person. I don't mind that so much.
Oh, and by the way, let me tell you about this. Groups of howler monkeys and pistol shrimps are currently forming new bands a few towns from here.
Pistol
and
shrimps?
It sounds so rad. The hottest dung ever, according to some connoisseur circles.
Rad. I'll remember that.
Man, she's over here talking about the hedgehog bands, and all I can think of is Sonic Underground, which is a mistake.
I had a band once too. Me on the lute, a peacock on the vocals, and a giant hamster on the drums. But soon that hamster had crammed so much junk into the rehearsal room that we had no space left to practice. Occasionally, even pieces of our equipment had disappeared into his cheeks. One day, it was clear to us. We had to kick him out.
That sucks.
Oh no. What have I done?
To move on to another topic. Have you seen a deer family?
I'm sorry, dude, but I haven't. It was those darn wolves again, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
It seems like more animals are disappearing by the hour. We can only hope things will be resolved when the king intervenes.
I'll be on my way.
Stay vigilant.
We'll just skip her thoughts on wolves and now I'm gonna give this guy something to smell.
Strange. I smell an intense and very strange note. By all the fleas of my great-grandfather. Usually I'm known for my sense of smell, but I can't place the note.
No problem, but could you pick up the scent of it?
Give me the gold piece, and then follow me.
I don't want to depart with my gold piece. Did he already leave? God damn it.
The trail leads right to the entrance of the mole mines.
What is this place?
The moles were mining here a few years ago. However, it was never particularly productive here, if I remember correctly. Now, the mine is closed.
So I guess I'll have to go in there.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. You would better come back to town and wait for the king to get a grip on the current situation.
And abandon my family?
Actually, I would like to help you so much. But out here, my knees are shaking with fear.
Go back to town. I'll get to the bottom of this on my own.
All right. I wish you all the luck.
And away he goes. I don't know if this game has deaths or not. So mole mines. What do we got out here?
What a view! I can even see the neighboring kingdom of Velahill.
Small
Somebody must have
stones.
smashed some rocks here a long time ago.
Oh, they glitter too, so that means get one. I have a rock. You know what? This is a bad idea. Can I go there? Nope. It's this Maniac Mansion or Monkey Island. Exactly. What do we got here? A
I
boat.
don't think anyone will get far with this boat. The wood is brittle from back to front, and it all reminds me more of Swiss cheese than a watercraft. What is that over there?
What is this?
Pretty! There's a little shell.
Wait, that's a clam. I know how this works.
I really think it'd be a lot prettier if there was a shiny pearl inside of it. Oh, there's actually one in there. What a coincidence.
Right, we have a pearl. Switzerland exists in this setting.
An enormous pile of rocks and dirt. It's certainly not lying around here by accident. Bullock the ferryman lives here.
I don't need to be ferried anywhere. What's that? There's a raccoon with a jar and glowing beetles.
Greetings!
Shush! I am a rock.
Can I have your jar?
I'm sorry, but that jar is extremely important to me.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
The animals in the town are making a huge fuss. Everyone is running around all panicky because of some weird mass hysteria. The wolves are on the move again, they say. The evil wolves destroy our trees and houses, they say. But I say, calm down, everybody. Oh, my goodness.
Did 2 deer pass by here by chance?
I have seen nothing. Why?
My parents disappeared recently. Something bad has happened.
Oh, my, I'll keep my eyes open for you, all right?
Wouldn't you rather go somewhere safe?
Why should I? Then I would be doing exactly what those who are behind all this want.
Let's talk about other things. A rock? You don't look like that.
No, you don't understand. That's my strategy.
Huh?
I've been trying to get my hands on one of these glowing bugs for 3 days now. But these little animals are so terribly shy. If I stay here long enough and don't move, they might think that I am a rock. As soon as one of the bugs crawls on me, I strike.
Oh, great! Did it work already?
Unfortunately not. But my time will come. Maybe even tomorrow. Or the day after tomorrow. Or the day after.
You'll achieve great things one day, my friend.
That's the right attitude.
I'm leaving.
All right, but be a little quieter.
Well, I say I'm leaving, but...
Someone must have lived here a long time ago and left all his clutter here.
let's push it. See what happens.
So that's the reason why these fat beetles feel so comfortable here. They like to snack on the leaves of this plant.
Okay. Now let's get the plant.
The plant is rooted deeply into the ground of the cave. I only took some of the sticky leaves. They belong to that plant that those glowing bugs love to snack from. Someone must have lived here a long time ago.
Huh.
All this clutter here.
Well, let's see. Let's see if I even have what I need. I have soap, which makes things slippery, which is the opposite of what we need. We have a torch, which is a light source, and a stick. If I were making a trap or a lure, I would put the leaves on a stick and then use that to coax the beetles somewhere where I could catch them. But it's a torch. But it's a stick. But I don't have a stick. You know what?
The leaves stick to the wood quite nicely.
Okay. Great. Let's try it. Hey!
He couldn't resist the leaves.
Hey, that doesn't count.
I just like to make things a little easier for myself.
And now I have a glowing torch. Alright. Good luck. That's just permanently, I have a forever torch until that beetle dies of starvation. Aw, him sleeping.
Hello.
What's that noise? Get off my ship, boy. And please, take your weird twin over there with you.
I'm Finn. You're the ferryman here, right?
That's right. I am Bolek. Bolek, the ferryman. A seal of action and adventure at sea.
That's great. How much is a ride?
Whoa, slow down, kid. Let me think a sec. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My ferry service is closed for an indefinite amount of time. The sea is too unpredictable at the moment, even for a more than competent sea dog like me.
Neither you nor your boat looks like that.
But neither you nor your boat looks like that.
What do you mean?
Your boat's all messed up and stuck in the sand, probably as deep as you looked into your meat glass.
You're right. But trust me, I know the surrounding seas as thoroughly as my midriff bulge. However, at the moment, things are looking pretty bleak around here. What else can I do but get drunk like there's no tomorrow?
Let's talk about something else.
Look at his eyes, they're just kind of going in every direction.
Huh? What ship?
You're cracking me up, kid. Can't you smell the salty air of the high seas as it passes through the walls of my faithful SS Wormbite?
You're in your hut!
What? How? Wait, you're right. Oh, this mischievous old sea always manages to trick me. But then, this terrible swaying must be caused by something else. It must be the mattress. Oh, if I get my fins on the rascal who sold me this cursed mattress here.
What are you talking about?
Can't you see how mercilessly it spins and rocks this poor old sailor around? Oh no, here we go again.
What's the sea like out there?
Let me tell you something, my boy.
I like him.
No one sees the seas like I do.
I'll take your word for that.
And I can tell you that from here, the sea actually seems very calm right now. Perfect conditions to transport a few paying travelers from one nearby island to another. Currently, however, there are other problems keeping customers away from me.
I am a customer, and I am right here. Your incoherent rambling, your bad breath, your disgusting body odor. That reminds me of rotten herring. Oh, what happened?
Oh? What happened?
At the moment, rumors of mysterious sightings are going around. Not only on dry land, where you landlubbers are, but also at sea. An old drinking friend of mine recently disappeared without a trace while he was sailing out there.
Really? That's terrible.
His boat must have been adrift without him for a while before it was finally found on a nearby shore. People also reported seeing strange shadows here and there under the surface of the water. I'll tell you what, my boy. Those are definitely not schools of herring.
Oh no, this sounds similar to what must have happened to my parents. When I was at their house this morning, they seem to have dropped off the face of the earth as well. The house still resembles a field of rubble. We have to stick together. Something terrible is going on here right now. Has there been any sign of life from your buddy? Maybe there is hope for all those who have disappeared.
And he's gone.
Hello?
Herrings. Wait, where was I? I'm telling you, I'd like to get to the bottom of this. As soon as I have a repaired boat, or better yet, repair tools, or money with which I could buy such tools, or customers which would get me some money in the first place. It's driving me up the wall, darn it.
Enough of this. The subject is making me cranky. I gotta go.
Stay safe, kid. These are stormy times.
Good talk. But at least we know that there's a ferry that needs repair tools. The Valley of the Magpies came up. Okay.
I wonder how many shiny things have already disappeared into these little houses. To do that, I first have to climb the rock.
Oh. Now I'm here.
You announce your presence with it. You
I want to
announce
use
your
it.
presence with it.
I want to use it.
A stranger wishes to be granted an audience.
1 moment, please.
Oh dear.
Who dares to disturb me? Ooh, now that's one handsome visitor. I don't see you deer around here very often.
Uh,
Oh, stop. This always makes me blush.
We should meet for coffee and grains sometime. Your treat, of course.
To be honest, that's not why I'm here.
Aww, what a pity! Then surely you want to see all the shining riches we magpies have piled up.
No, not that either.
me maybe.
What?
How dare you!
What could possibly be more important than these wonderful treasures?
Can I borrow some money here?
Something bad has happened to my family.
A little more specific, please.
My parents have disappeared without a trace, and I'm looking for them everywhere. Have you magpies seen anything?
We have certainly noticed that quite a few animals have been kidnapped recently. I hate to cause frown lines on your handsome face, but unfortunately we didn't see anything.
I wonder if you could help me.
You are really going out on a limb there.
I must apologize. I have a lot to do right now. Around this time of day, I'm usually busy feasting my eyes on those shiny, shiny treasures.
You're kidding, right?
Are you sure you don't want to take a look yourself? The sparkle of our jewelry is sure to take your mind off things until your parents return.
What did I actually expect here? Let's talk about something nicer. Could I borrow some money here? Surely you've got enough and can lend a poor fellow like me a hand.
Do my ears deceive me?
Excuse me? Do I look like I can just throw money out the window?
Yes. Oh, please, just one coin. Yeah, you absolutely do. Better spend your money on some self-improvement, you narcissistic little jerkhead. Oh. I want to. I'm doing it.
All right, I understand.
Everyone must learn to take care of themselves. Even a humble animal like me had to learn early on that, in order to get ahead in life, you need to put in the effort yourself.
Oh, I don't like you.
From an early age, I had to get by with only 1 million gold coins.
Yeah, I
Time
guess
is of
so.
the essence. I've got to go.
Sure you don't want to take a peek at our glittering treasures after all?
I'll pass. Thank you.
Oh, typical forest animal.
Oh boy, these magpies are just the little egocentrics I always thought they were.
Well, I have a pearl. It's shiny. There's a loose board there. And this asshole.
I don't think that will do any good.
I don't know why I clicked on the bell, was that? The loose plank was like here, right?
Hey, look!
Ooh. Now, what is that?
No, nothing at all. Just a darn lovely pearl.
Ooh. Please, show it to me.
Oh, I get it. I use the bell, she comes out, and the plank rotates and that gets launched to me.
1 moment, please. Hello
Close enough.
again, you handsome forest dweller.
Bye.
Time is of the essence. I've got to go.
Sure you don't want to take a...
I'll...
and...
Of course, my dear queen. Huh? Oh, my beloved speaking trumpet is gone! Well, I guess I'll have to continue my guard duty without it then.
Oh man, deja vu. I had that game on the NES, and like, I got nowhere with it as a kid. But I do have it again.
Here's the speaking tube.
I have a speaking tube. I do have it again because I bought Shadowgate and they had like Deja Vu and some other game, the Mac version of it. I might give that a whirl. That could be fun. On stream, I mean. Okay, I stole from the magpies. It's a moral victory. Screw it. Let's go to the mines. This is where we're supposed to go. And now I have a glowing torch. Oh, the uninvited. Yeah, that, yeah. Uh-oh.
I may not have eaten anything this morning, but that was definitely not my stomach.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't go in earlier.
I can still squeeze through this narrow gap.
Never mind. Use a glowing torch on the darkness.
Let there be light. Ugh, I probably have to go in there. At this spot, my little buddy still gives off enough light. It's always better to have both hooves free.
That's smart. Do not take the ruby. Do not enter the cell. Hey, Purple. We got a keyhole, a lever.
A weirdly large keyhole is carved into the wall. For small moles, this lever is not exactly designed ergonomically.
Oh, that's right.
Something tells me this is probably not part of the mole mines anymore.
I'm gonna assume that was an autosave.
Are they made of steel? I've never seen anything like that. They certainly weren't made by the moles. What is that over there? Between all this rock, I can barely make out where it's coming from. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That is definitely not a wolf! Let's get out of here.
Oh, jeez. Run. Well, that just seems immediately obvious. Use rock whiz.
Whoa! That sounded like it hit quite good. This thing will probably not get back on its feet so quickly. Uh-oh, that came from the tunnel. That smash with the iron gate was probably a bit much for this collapse-prone little place. Speak! Where have you taken my family? Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, it was worth a try. He is a good throw. Can I open him?
Hey, a little hatch can be opened here. Ugh, looks like there are huge dark veins in there. They can even be pulled out.
Oh.
I could pull this one out even further, but that's enough for now.
Cables?
I've never seen anything like it. It appears that something can be attached to the loose end.
I don't have anything that plugs. I guess technology is a bit beyond these people.
No! Now this part of the mine has collapsed too! Now of all times! I guess that's it. I'll never get through these piles of rocks. I could have saved my
Who's
family. Was there someone?
I saw you.
A wolf? Do they have something to do with this after all? The entrance to the Forbidden Forest of the Wolves. My father used to go crazy if I dared to explore the area beyond this gate.
I'm gonna guess it went this way. It's where the wolves live. Can I just open it?
The dreaded Forest of the Wolves. The part of this forest where the entire wolf population has been brought to. Strange. The door has been unlocked.
You know, I said their name at the beginning of this stream, and now I don't remember. It was like, you know, I'm gonna look it up just so I don't give wrong information. It's Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard by Watch the Toast. One word. Watch DA Toast. And Assemble Entertainment.
Something tells me these guys didn't end up here by choice. Nothing interesting to be seen. The trees don't look too friendly in this part of the forest. Typical wolf architecture. Even though I used to sneak around here a lot as a kid, I never dared go near the houses. What? Oh. No! Wait!
Oh. Well. Yeah, it is really good voice acting. Excuse me. I do have a costume.
Then I'll squeeze into this thing against my will. Ouch! Spikes sting like crazy!
Oh, it's a hedgehog. No one's gonna fuck with a hedgehog. Oh, it's...
This moron has torn my whole costume!
That was not Wilhelm. The other one.
I've never been this far into this territory before. Following that shadow was quite a stupid idea. There are voices upstairs.
There were these tunnels and these weird noises. They sounded like this. Brr, brr. The light was totally weird too. It was never like that before. And it was just unbelievable.
Now slow down and start from the beginning, Yorick. What did you see?
I've been in the mole mine.
I think it's the other screen.
Yes, I've already got that. Now cut to the chase. I can barely understand your ramblings.
Where there was once a mine shaft, you now find steel walls, countless pipes of unknown metals. None of this was created by the moles. I swear, it has begun.
I know that myself, you moron.
Then I guess we'll have to hurry.
Has anyone else seen it?
Well, there was this one deer, but I managed to shake him off.
I overheard the rest of the animals. They seem to blame us wolves for the sudden wave of destruction.
How stupid of them. But let them think that. Well, as I already told you, we will set out for the edge of the world this very day. As was to be expected, I was able to round up a brave troop of wolfmen to accompany us.
Yeah, that
You've
is the
done a
old scum
wonderful
font.
job, my leader, as always.
Silence, moron. If all goes well, we'll be on the edge of the world by evening.
I'm sure it will be worth it, Father.
Once we find what we are looking for there, our centuries-long oppression will finally cease. You two, send word to my troops at the far end of the forest that we'll be leaving shortly.
Of course, Father.
We will.
I'm still gathering some important documents in the storeroom.
We better get going.
Looks like I'm stuck in here now. And what in Hippo's name were they talking about?
Alright, what do we got? Hooks.
Hope the wolves only hang pretty bouquets there. The wolves cook all sorts of meals in it, for sure. Ugh, and I know I don't want to try any of them. A few books on the topic of cooking and brewing potions. For my next candlelight dinner, I now know where I would definitely not invite my better half to. The table is covered with crusty scraps and grease stains. Look! There appears to be a trapdoor underneath the room.
Huh.
Punched holes instead of windows must be all the rage in this area, but that's fine with me, as long as at least a little light is shed in here. Apparently, even the wolves care about their appearance.
Yeah, ain't that weird? They're just like us. I'm just gonna steal this.
How many wolf faces do you think this mirror has seen? Oh, some kind of underground garden. Looks a little run down. Looks like something can be put in the statue's paws. Seems like it belonged to some kind of game, similar to chess, only bigger.
Oh, if this game throws a chess puzzle at me, it's over.
A rather colorful looking fruit grows in this old garden. I don't know much about plants, but I can tell that this specimen is probably not doing too well, surely because of the darkness in here.
This is gonna be a light puzzle.
This corner already starts to crumble. It certainly doesn't take too much to collapse.
Oh, if you're wondering why the dialogue is a little weird, it's the game was originally in German, so I think they kind of took a heavy-handed approach to translation.
It's leaning against the wall.
I'm gonna just take that. I'm just gonna take that. The 5 cents gnomes? Oh god. Fuck that. That ruined my childhood experience of King's Quest 6. Just a visceral. Ugh. Alright, so what can I actually do here? What? I didn't even see this. What is this? Oh. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so left is here now. So left is here now. So this is... That's down. Meaning this is up. So this is up. Hopefully the other house occupant doesn't notice the whole house shaking from this. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna bet that this mirror goes here, because it's a light puzzle. Can I get that? What is this?
What a strange fruit.
That is a strange fruit.
Now it looks happy again.
I made the plant happy. What does that have to do with anything? Whatever, I got fruit. Can I pick up the books?
That book up there looks interesting. Oops!
Pick that up real quick.
A recipe for a strange mixture.
So, fruit, water, sticky.
Wow, the fruit seems to be having an effect already.
Can I go up here? What do we got here? Key. That's probably gonna be instant death, but, you know?
What are you stinking slackers still doing up here? What the? Well, well, well. We have an intruder. I thought you dear knew how we deal with uninvited guests around here.
Oh. Then better come up with something clever you want to escape that key. Alright. Key is bad.
It's written in some unknown language.
Can I take this? I
What a
can't.
strange document.
What else I got? I got bust, cage, banner, picture.
Perhaps the leader of the wolves in his younger days. His gaze is communicating.
I'm the alpha male.
Or he's simply bored. A landscape painting showing a place from the surrounding wolf territory. I like the clear, high-contrast composition of the picture, as well as the seemingly slight influence of Dadaism in the design of the trees. Typical wolves. Two uniformed wolves looking the viewer triumphantly in the eye. In the background, you can see several weapons stuck in the grass, which are meant to convey to the viewer that, oh, I don't feel like doing any fancy schmancy art analysis. It's about wolf stuff. And war stuff.
The busts are probably a trap.
Littered with food scraps and dust fluff as thick as my hoof.
Oh, there is a trap door here. Problem solved. Oh yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. Yeah, this isn't in the right position.
Oh man, it's heavy! I can't push it without help.
It definitely feels more Sierra than LucasArts with the death aspect. Can I open this? Is it?
Over here!
Huh?
Quick, open the cage!
Oh no. It's Cedric. Fuck.
Before you ask, I'm Gwen. You probably heard of the Owl tribe in the mountains, right? I'm from there.
You really chose the most beautiful place for a trip.
Do I look like I'm here by choice, Smarty Pants? Did you see the wolf with the green cloak? She was the one who brought me here. And I'm pretty sure those darn wolves had something planned for me here.
Certainly wasn't going to be a fun karaoke night with a vegetarian buffet.
Well, duh. What a genius. With which inhabitant of the forest do I have the honor?
Finn.
Then listen, Finn. We've got to get out of here, and as fast as we can. I swear, the wolves are up to something. And it has something to do with those strange machine creatures.
You've seen them too?
I'll tell you more, once we've stopped standing around here like idiots.
Cool, I have a companion. This will not go badly at all. Anyway, I have help now.
Gwen, help me for a sec. I know you may not be the strongest, but...
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
No. I'm speechless.
Never underestimate an owl, especially not those with a 7-day-a-week training schedule.
Okay, I kind of like him now. I was terrified they'd be Cedric. I want to see something.
Why does that bust have to look so grim? As if a place like this didn't give you enough bad vibes already. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing behind it.
Okay. I guess all there's left to do is to pick up the key.
What are you stinking slackers still doing up here? Done! I'm stuck!
This is our chance. Let's get out of here.
I was already convinced that the inside of a wolf's maw might be the last thing I see. Thanks so much, buddy. But, please, no awkward hugs now.
How about you tell me what's going on?
Well, actually, I'm not too sure.
Gwen, listen. Machines invade the land, places change, animals disappear, my family has been taken somewhere, and a Club Moss sandwich fell onto its coated side today. So I would really appreciate any little bit of information.
Come with me. We're
Look at her
going
go.
to the mountains, to the place where I come from. There's something you should see.
I'll be on that mountain faster than you can say lycopods.
Adjusting something. What's a lycopod?
Say, Gwen.
We're going to the mountains, to the place where I come from. There's something you should see.
I guess we're going there. I want to get my stick back.
We should go to the mountains first.
Never mind.
Wow. What is this place?
I'll explain everything. Well, we owls have had a certain hunch since the machines appeared, and since I seem to be the only owl who is still left since the appearance of the machine creatures, I guess I'll have to tell you myself. Many centuries ago, we owls were in possession of an ancient knowledge. A knowledge of things older than we can imagine. Things and events that date back to the beginnings of our world.
And this place has something to do with it?
That's right. What you see here are the remains of the ancient library of the owls. Since the beginning of time, Documents were stored here in which all our knowledge was written down.
Oh, come on, get to the point. What kind of knowledge are we talking about?
Well, there's the rub. We simply don't know that anymore. 500 years ago, there was a great fire. Everything was destroyed.
Is there nothing left?
Nothing that we owls would know of, but there have always been certain rumors.
You won't believe all the stuff I found in there. The other wolves will be jealous for sure.
Yeah, how nice. Good for you. All I found was a pile of these stinking old documents.
That's so typical. Let's go to our camp before the owls notice us. The others are already there with their loot.
I guess there is still some room left in here for this junk.
Lycopod is
How about
club
I just
moss.
throw it away somewhere outside?
Nah, just leave it in a dark corner somewhere. Maybe it can be of use someday.
Well, okay.
Some say that it was an arson committed by
The wolves!
Bingo! And since our last encounter with those ruffians, I'm more than sure of that.
So you're telling me this document originated here?
So it did. 1,000-year-old document from the Library of the Owls. And I am sure that the wolves are in possession of even more documents.
Yeah, but what does this have to do with our situation?
As I witnessed during my captivity, the wolves developed an interest for these old documents again. Roughly around the same time those machine creatures appeared. They must have found some important information somewhere in those ancient lines. A hint of sorts, leading to something that might bring them immense power. Something that must also be related to the sudden appearance of the machine beings.
Oh boy, now it's getting weird. Could you make out anything on that document?
I had an A+ in Owlish, so here we go.
Owlish.
It is the description of a place, far away. I can even translate the name. The Isle of Owlsgard.
I'll be a moose if the wolves won't go there. But I've never heard of this place.
The lands had very different names back in those days. Listen, I have an idea. We've got to get into that old library. Beneath it, there is a room with an ancient map of our world, complete with all the now outdated names. Once we've found Owlsgard there, we should leave Bella Hill immediately and follow the wolves. Maybe this is our only chance to put an end to this whole mess.
The name of this place indicates that we have to travel across the sea. I wrote down a few things in my notepad.
Oh, chapter 2 already. And we're getting drop frames. And a Nikki.
Hello.
Hello. Let me just,
Yeah, we gotta adjust the face.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Every time I talk, I kind of like slap you. But
I seem to recall you mentioning that the last time we were in such a similar position.
yeah, I know, but it's been a while and it's funny.
Yeah.
We'll just put me there and put you here. Iggy's gonna be coming over in a couple of days.
Yeah. And like, I'll be there in 5 days.
Yeah, it's like a couple.
It's 2 couples. It's a baker's couple.
Let's go back to town.
Where did all the animals go?
Do I dare?
Yeah.
I can't open it. No time to open a store.
I'm not trying to open the store, you charge me a gold for this. Everyone's sad. What happened?
Are we out of mead?
The king did not make it here.
He is said to have disappeared in the middle of his journey here.
Only the remains of their armor were found.
They are all said to have been kidnapped by machines.
Where did these monsters come from all of a sudden?
Hardly anyone dares to leave the city anymore.
Surely the wolves are behind all this.
But... Friends, listen to me. Something strange is going on, and the wolves don't even have that much to do with it. However, they're after something. Something that must be related to the appearance of those machine creatures. We've got to find out what it is.
Finn! Behind you! Everyone, hide!
Huh?
Oh, you got out.
There he is, our little tramp.
You have something that belongs to us, my friend.
Of course, this document. Here you go.
You look like you have a huge complex.
You look like you have a huge complex.
Like where you live.
I have no idea how you know about our plan. But one thing is certain. A weak-bodied eater like you won't be able to interfere any longer once all his bones are broke. Truly scared of us. We're leaving.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
Oh, looks like we're back on.
Yep.
Wolves broke the stream.
Where's the owl? I need her.
Charlena!
I'm coming.
Being a bit nosy again, young lady. Looks like I need to remind you of that conversation we had earlier.
Wolves eat my frames.
You don't talk to them. Let your grandfather's fate be a lesson.
Side stream is still not doing anything.
Now hurry up! We don't have much time left.
I will fix it in a moment.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's see. There it goes. Sorry
There
about
it goes.
the blip there.
Finn! Finn!
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't.
It's okay. We've got to follow these wolves immediately.
What is going on here?
What is that? It's a mole.
I wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
Gwen and I will get to the bottom of this. But first, we must get off this mainland.
Isn't there a boat on the coast where Boleg lives?
You won't get far with that old thing.
Follow me, you two. I think I have something you will need. You can find me at the mole mines.
That sounds promising.
Whatever you're up to, please, take care.
We will stay here and protect our families.
Oh, can I just, I was gonna use the mole hole, but I guess I'm not going to do that. Oh, can I get my,
Oh dear, how am I supposed to fit through there? Ugh, damn these protein shakes. I swear this is because of that 11 pounds of pure muscle mass I gained from my latest workout.
Then we'll have to enlarge the gap
That's
somehow.
not how that works
I'll take
at
a
all.
look around and see if I can find something for that.
Let me just grab
I
my...
leave him here as long as I need light.
Never mind then. I don't get my stick back.
All right. Listen, you two. To follow the wolves across the sea, you will need a ship.
Oh, really? I was thinking more along the lines of a humongous rubber duck.
Shh, Gwen, shut up! Deep beneath the mole mines, there is a grotto. And inside, you will find the ship that we used to transport mineral ores across the sea a few years ago. Take this key. It will open the shaft that leads down into the grotto. But please, watch out. I have the feeling that there might be more of those metal beasts lurking around down there.
Thank you very much.
Well, forgive me for being so brief with you, but I have to get back to my children so that nothing happens to them. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Luckily, I remember where the grotto is, and it's technically through there, but it's also technically right here. Where the jar guy was. Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
No idea. It came through the
It's
floor
a
just
monster.
recently. And now it's stuck.
Let me just grab this jar. Cool.
That something is stuck in the ground. On top of that, it seems heavier and lazier than any elephant I know.
On the one hand, this creature has quite a menacing appearance. On the other hand, it's also a bit pathetic. It's never going to get anywhere with those thin arms.
Let's hope so. What now?
This beast has driven away all the bugs!
You and your worries. What are you still doing here?
I'm not going to let this strange thing steal my precious bugs!
Oh, in Hippo's name, this guy is absolutely bonkers!
Yeah. Ambitious people like me are used to hearing this.
What is that?
I'd have to be lying if I said it didn't send a cold shiver down my spine. I had gotten very close to one of the bugs and almost caught it when suddenly there was this ear-deafening rumble and this thing came through the floor. Now it is stuck. Fortunately, maybe I can sneak by somehow and get to the bugs.
We're out of here.
Whatever.
Yeah, that'll work. I don't have a repair kit for this. So... use the jar to scoop out the rocks and dirt and stuff instead of the shovel. Nope. Use spade with
It won't
rocks.
help me getting rid of these rocks.
Okay. Where else can I go? Hey, pipes. Those are new.
Oh no, they look a lot like the ones in the mole mines. What's going on here? How did they get here so fast? I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, they're putting up power lines too. Well, my house is still here.
Hey,
Here's a fish. Can I use Jarvis fish?
No chance.
Use Jarvis. There's that
The
opening.
opening on this side is much too wide for that. I don't...
No, put it in the opening.
The opening on this side is much too wide for that.
What does that even mean? This side. Like,
Under the tree is a kind of...
yeah, I see the opening.
The opening on the... How many times I tried to catch those fish when I was a kid, in vain.
I believe you. You won't be able to catch them. You have to...
Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, there's a double opening because it's both sides. Okay.
I'll have to get closer first.
You can fucking walk over there because
I'll have to get closer first.
it was on a different plane.
I don't want to just...
Opening. There we go. Now trudge up here.
Now the fish is stuck in the glass.
Oh, poor guy.
I have a fish now.
No. I'll have to get closer for that. Sorry, my sloppy schmoppy little friend, but I need the strength of your imposing dentures.
Look at him go.
My finny prisoner doesn't look too pleased with the situation.
Big me energy.
Little bit. Let's see, what can I do with a chomping fish? Well, that machine thingy had tiny arms. And by that, I think they meant these things, which have drills on them. Let's give this a shot.
Ha! The sharp teeth of this fish have done a great job. Thank you, my fishy little friend.
It's alright.
welcome.
It's alright, it's alright. I have a drill.
This drill could certainly work its way through the rocks. If only I could make it work.
Oh, if only I had a place to plug it. Oh my god.
Whoa! You seem to be so loud.
That's me with power tools.
I have an idea.
What the...
Come in, my dear Gwen. The technology of these machines does seem to be useful for certain things.
You're a smart cookie, Finn.
Sorry, it was made by a German developer, and the translation kind of shows. Hey, Kato. Oh, you love this game. Yeah, I just heard about it, so I grabbed it.
Yeah, this is definitely up Kato's
Nothing's
alley.
happening. Our chunky friend must have given his last spark of energy to the drill. Creepy.
You say that, but he's still jiggling. Do I use this key on the giant hole back there?
Probably.
You were a beta tester. Ah.
Oh, heck. Are we going to see your name in the credits?
Looks like a deep shaft.
With a lift. It doesn't look particularly trustworthy.
Awesome. Do you know what that
The
means?
lift only moves down when the wheel is turned.
Technically dev in chat.
Sorta.
Dev team in chat.
Very loosely, I suppose.
Testers are part of the dev team.
It doesn't work anymore. Our chunky friend must have given...
You said that already. Let's see. Use the wheel.
Gwen, I need you over here.
Here I am!
Can you try to lower the lift as carefully as you can, once I'm standing on it?
You bet your white-spotted deer butt.
Kato wrote some dialogue.
Oh.
Wow. There we go.
You'll have to point it out.
Are you really sure about this, Finn? Remember the words of the mole who gave us the key. Down there, it could be swarming with those steel beasts.
Let me take care of that.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at him.
Are you really sure about this?
Go ahead. I haven't found anything here yet.
I don't know. I can hardly hear you down there.
Oh, Barry, thank you for the sub.
I will continue to advance downwards.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh, is that a gift sub?
It was.
Ah. Yeah, OBS didn't specify. Thank you for a resub, Iggy.
You're welcome.
I saw the door to the grotto! You can stop! Gwen? Oh dear, she can't hear me.
Oh dear. Spelled
Oh,
dear.
tongue. Looks like I caught somebody's attention down there.
Uh-oh.
Now that nasty dingus is climbing up the shaft. I've got to do something.
How do I use... Just use... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Aw.
Oh dear.
Finn had everything to save himself, but had no clear idea how. How painfully accurate.
You speaking to with...
I will continue.
Oh, I couldn't click on myself.
Talk to speaking to, maybe.
Gwen! You can... Gwen? Oh dear, she can't hear me. Oh, tongue. Looks like I caught somebody's attention down there. Now that nasty dingus is climbing up the shaft. I've got to do something.
That did it.
Gwen!
Finn, what's wrong?
Pull me higher! I saw the door! Down a little further!
Yes, all the emotes.
The mole's key fits here too. Gwen, I'll meet you on the coast!
All right, Finn.
Hey, we got a boat.
That's the shippy dippy the mole spoke of. Looks pretty solid.
Chippy Dippy. Go to ship. Go to ship. Use ship.
Let's go!
Yikes! Finn?
Arr! Give me your treasures and your rum, damned landlubbers! Yo-ho!
Now that is just ridiculous. Woo! You did it!
Down there in that shaft, I had a little run-in with one of these machines, but all went well, luckily. We now have a ship for the crossing.
How'd you learn how to sail? The important questions. Hey, look, I
Oh
have
dear,
a...
know how to sail.
gone wrong?
It's just a little vandalism.
Seal.
I understand now. Look at how Gwen took the other exit. I have soap. I have an angled house. I'm going to use the soap as water.
It's all slippery now.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna make this guy sail my damn boat.
Rise and shine!
Out he goes.
No, talk to Bolek.
Greetings, my friend.
Help! What happened? This fresh air. I think my head is slowly getting a bit clearer.
We need your expertise for crossing the sea, Bolek.
Let me sort out my befuddled thoughts a bit, and then I think I'm ready.
I'll tell you the reason for our journey when we're ready.
Great! We have a navigator.
Cool. Let's go back to the mountains, because that's something we never actually completed. Whee! Let's see, what do we got here?
Whoa, that's a big owl.
This is Faven French Fry, guardian of the snacks.
Seriously?
Dude, I'm just messing with you. I have no idea who that is. But the statue doesn't really seem to be attached to its pedestal there. Huh.
And who is this?
George McBarley Malt. The owl people owed him many pearls of wisdom. He was seen sitting in the old tavern one evening, saying, "Nighttime is kinda like daytime, only darker." Then he dropped from his chair.
What a
Wise
guy.
words.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh god, it's Spot.
Oh, move!
One of those steel thingies is in there.
And it heard your footsteps near the portal.
You stay here at the entrance.
Oh, that was nearly dead. Thank you, autosave. What should I do here? Well, there's stairs on this side. So, logically, there's stairs on this side. So, if I push that boy here onto him, that should do it. That...
Look out! It's just waiting for you to take another step closer.
Do I have a rope? No, I have a scarf.
Even if this were my only tool for restoring the statues, I wouldn't do it.
Have you considered pressing just push on the owl statue?
Well, I'm down here.
I can't pull it. I can't reach it from down here.
Stone slabs.
This floor must have seen a lot of feet. If only it didn't echo when you walk over it.
Oh.
Let's see if this thing can hear our footsteps now. That's a big one.
I believe this is Valdis the Drifter. He was said to have traveled the world to gather knowledge from all known continents.
Anyway, my original idea still stands.
Oh, shh, Finn, watch out! Our friend there is back. Boom! Yeah, right in the kiss
quiet for a while.
Now to harvest it for, parts. The fish is still there chomping away in my inventory.
Hey, no sticking out your tongue! The yapping mouth with its strange arms is open enough for me.
Whatever. Is there... There's alcoves.
Who knows what books were once stored in these indentations?
If I had lived then, I probably would have put the fantasy section here.
Fantasy? Such nonsense. Fascinating. There's an ancient map of our world on this wall.
Look! There are all the outdated names of the lands, written in the ancient language of the owls. If I'm not mistaken, the Isle of Owlsgard seems to be right there.
Where?
Can't you see it? Up there, far in the north.
This thing? Funny. I thought that was supposed to be a shrimp. Wait! At this point lies the Isle of Misty Towers, as it's called today. And it's right on the edge of the world to boot. The wolves had talked about that briefly when I watched them.
I've never been to the edge of the world myself.
Most people haven't.
Our journey will be dangerous.
Still fascinating.
We will not find more information here, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, we know where we're going, and we know how to get there. So the drop frames issue is not my computer, it's the server. So I gotta pick a new server next time I stream. Can't do it right now.
Let's see. We have a navigator. We found the map with the destination of our journey. We can set sail!
Off to the Isle of Misty Towers!
So, did I understand that correctly? The island of the Misty Towers was once called Owlsgard.
If we trust the old map in the library, then yes. And this island is dangerously close to the edge of the world.
I've never been to the edge of the world. I only know from books that there's a massive wall of fog bordering our world, like a surrounding ring.
A couple of times I came quite close to the edge. But this trip will also be a new experience for me. From now on, we have to sail north.
Oh no.
Sailing around the dangerous rock formations will surely be a change for me.
I have to drive. But also, well, let me just okay.
That's silly.
God, if this were any other Sierra style game, we'd have been dead 50 times.
Interesting. Most interesting.
What is it?
There are some things about the Isle of Misty Towers in this book.
Huh? where'd you get that book all of a sudden?
I got it in town while you were busy down in that shaft. Listen up. Many centuries ago, an enormous city is said to have stood in the center of the island, built by a very influential tribe of owls. Today, however, only a few ruins still bear witness to it. The most famous are the 3 Mist Towers, which were built by the owls for an unknown purpose.
Sounds mysterious. What do you think the wolves are looking for there?
It is rumored that the owl tribe hid something of great importance there.
Well, I hate to interrupt you, but look what's ahead of us.
A vast wall of fog. This must be the edge of the world. Then we're almost there!
We only have a few more miles north to go, but hold on tight. The strangest natural phenomena are reported to happen near the edge of the world.
Huh. So, if I do this...
Not into the fog!
Oh, there you go. Nice bit was the music.
Beware of those rocks floating in the current.
Oh boy, now this
Hey,
is
Alex.
just ridiculous.
Oh. Oh.
Phew. Luckily, there are these unpredictable currents beneath the surface. We almost sank to the ocean floor after that smash against the rock.
I wonder. You think this has like a mercy, like, if I fuck this up too many times, it'll just be like, you wanna pass this?
Only one way to find out.
Here, I'll go meet the rocks. I missed. Yeah, I'll give it one more go. 5 seems like a good number. You have a... Ooh. Yeah, it does sound like a busy time. I hope things get better there, Alex.
There's more ahead!
Oh, this one might actually be a little bit of a challenge. Go, 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 don't touch the fog, go, 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 go.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Fuck. Come on, man. Not like this. No. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a busy time there. Hope you can relax. Crap. I just clicked out of the game, but that saved me. You know, I was clicking too fast and it stopped the motions. I was out of the way. Can I do this by hand? WASD? No. Like, doing this with the arrow keys would be so much easier. Shit. Oh. Hey, look, we did it.
Here we are, the island of the Misty Towers, and what may be left of Owlsgard.
Explore the coast first. I'll stay here in the meantime.
It must have seen a few centuries. It must have been built by the first owls that settled here.
I can't imagine all the things that must have been lost to history by now.
It must have been built 1,000 years. Gwen, just think about how old these things are.
They must have looked much more impressive back then. The water and salty breeze have certainly taken their toll over time.
Yeah, it's a bit Monkey Island and a bit King's Quest. There's Death States, so a bit more of a Sierra style game. Can I just... Where is out of here? That's a tower. Go to path. There's a path.
Oh,
Greetings!
Behold, the leader's lickspittle himself. At what corner did he scrape you off his boots?
Nice of you to visit us on this pretty coast. If you'd like, we'd also offer a nice, relaxing massage. As a welcome gift.
Oh.
Oh, how nice of you. Wait a minute. How about I...
Well, technically they're
Wake
just
up.
wolves.
Come on!
Not were wolves. They are here wolves.
they are aware wolves. Wolves
Sure,
with
you
awareness.
don't want to miss the moment when our leader welcomes you, right?
We're leaving right now, okay? You didn't see us at all.
Forget it. He should be arriving here any moment. I'll go sharpen the knives.
It's gonna take a miracle to get us out of here, Finn.
Did someone say miracle? She's a nice wolf, but she has a nice
help you
music.
out of here.
What?
My father and his men have almost found what they're looking for, but they will make a catastrophic mistake. Listen to me. I need you both, and especially you, Gwen. I meant you no harm from the beginning, and the reason I caught you was...
We've got company, I hear. Charlena! Why is there only a stunted flame on our fire?
I was just about to go get some more wood.
Did you talk to the prisoners?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. You truly are like your grandfather. I simply don't want you to make the same mistake. If you allow yourself to be blinded by their words, you'll end up just like him. And now, take care of the fire. Pronto!
Yes, Father.
And as for you, my friends, you think I don't see what you're up to? But you should have come a little earlier. We have already found what we're looking for.
Oh, please spare me your monologue. Just eat us already. I hope you choke.
Actually, I didn't plan to celebrate this brutish old tradition of ours here. But since you ask for it, it will be my pleasure. You two, crush their skulls. As soon as they stop moving, a small fire might do it.
No!
Now I've had enough! Take her away! And make sure she doesn't cause any more mischief until
Oh no,
we
the
return.
fire.
No! Let go of me!
It's for her own good.
Leader, your men have managed to occupy the surrounding towers. They're now waiting for your signal to activate them.
That's excellent. Take the prisoners with you. Maybe there will be some unpleasant traps there that we'll need to test out. Forward!
And there they go.
Here we go again. It took what felt like an eternity to find this old site. We should be ready any second.
I'm so happy, my leader. Still, I'm a little skeptical. These statues send a shiver down my spine.
These, I must confess that I agree. The old documents mentioned them too. If I'm not mistaken, these creatures depicted here are the reason our world even exists in the first place. But we don't really need to worry about that.
I
We
get
go
it.
through the portal, take the scepter of the owls, and then return.
So,
A scepter? You're looking for a scepter?
Quiet!
my joke will wait.
Aha! It looks like my men have just activated the surrounding
Iggy, say so.
towers.
I'm here.
It's incredible! Exactly as it was written in the old documents. The power of the scepter is as good as ours.
I beg you, wait!
That sound.
Why we took the prisoners?
You're right. The traps. However, it would be a waste to sacrifice our food for such a purpose.
Oh yeah, it's definitely stock sounds that were all over there.
So, no traps. Leave the prisoners here. We still need them as the main course for our victory celebration. Everybody follow me, and do not dawdle. We don't know how long these decrepit towers will sustain their energy.
I was gonna say, like, those are like the people from the Neverhood or the Lucas Arts logo, and they were first, and then the animals took over.
Could be true.
I guess that's it, Gwen. We screwed up. If only we could get out of here and look for help.
Why don't we just do that?
Wait a minute. Ha! These guys totally forgot about our legs. I was so scared I didn't even notice. Gwen, would you kindly... Perfect.
They're gone through the portal.
The scepter. That must be what they're after. Apparently, the wolves activated these old towers to open the portal here. We should do the same and follow them.
Let's do it. And that one wolf, Jarlina. She seemed to know more than the rest of the wolves. We should look for her.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna end this here, and we'll pick up chapter 3 onward tomorrow. I know it's a bit early, but I am still kind of recovering from a stomach bug. I don't wanna push it. So, mañana. Mañana. But hey, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Special thanks to those people scrolling on screen now. We couldn't do any of this without the support you've given us over the years. There's all our socials and stuff. Subscribe if you're not, because that definitely helps us. Or perhaps share the gift of a sub, because we have lots of emotes. I am terrible at this. It's been too long. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do more of this. Relga will probably be doing some more Final Fantasy 14 on the weekend. And we'll figure out the schedule once Iggy gets here, because Iggy will be here in my house, and we'll figure out how to stream from the couch or something.
Yeah.
And
We'll finagle it.
Yeah, and we'll raid Callus. But have a good night, stay safe, we'll see you tomorrow.
Ciao, ciao.